What's up, everybody? Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing on a Wednesday night? Thanks for being here. Uh-oh. Looks like Fisticuffer got busted. Had a guitar that his wife didn't realize. Yep, hey, six-string stanger Dave. Yeah, someday I will be as good as you. And someday that day will be when I have the super beard. Right now I've just got this is like the baby beard, the wimpy beard. I need the full super beard, and then I can be as good as you. Someday. Anyway, hello everybody that's in there. I'll start naming names. Oh, Seabass. The bailout fund for Fisticuffer. Awesome. So who do we got in here? All kinds of people, guys. Searching for Tone, David, Rushrow Puffer, Fisticuffer, Ubi, Brian's Gate. Wow, RJ's Cave, Jamie, Mercurochrome Blues. I don't know if I said that right. Raging Skull, Mike, Tom F, Joe R, Mr. JW, Damie J, if I said that right. James, did I get you already? Who else? Dimebag Coins, Mike B, Ubi, did I get? Now I think I'm repeating now. Rod, Fretboard Diaries. Who else? Dwight. Did I miss anybody? I just kind of scrolled through, guys, and I tried to get all the names. So my apologies if I missed anybody's name. So, yeah, we can't shave. That's where all the power comes. True on that, searching for tone. Maybe I should stop shaving my head and I would be even more powerful than I already am. Let my beard grow and wear a backwards hat. Then I would be as good as Dave. Maybe. Maybe not, though. Oh, right. I was going to say something and I totally forgot. Oh, I know. RJ's Cave. So, guys, if you remember last Wednesday, I said in the Sunday members only live stream, I was going to give away a guitar. Well, guess who ended up winning it? RJ's Cave. So RJ's Cave is getting a guitar from me. It's kind of funny because it's like one RJ, that's me, Richard James. RJ is sending a guitar to another RJ. Coincidence? Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode, if you ask me. Or it could be. Or maybe RJ and I should do a remake of the Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Twins. Remember that? Remember Twins? RJ and I could do the Twins. I'm not saying like who's the Arnold and who's the Danny DeVito. And maybe we're both Danny DeVito, but anyway. That would be that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, RJ's Cave won it. And for those of you that weren't there and you don't know, which guitar was it? Which one did he win? It was the Leo James do-it-yourself painted guitar kit. Remember the one that was already painted and it was seafoam green? And it had the white pickguard with the 3 single coil pickups. So that's the one he won. So I got it all boxed up. Got the shipping label. I just got to drop it off at UPS tomorrow. So guys, I'm going to mention this a few times. You might have noticed that the title of the live stream said Leo James Guitars Super Sale or something like that. Now, yes, I do have a few Leo James that I'm going to offer to you guys at exclusive discounts for live stream viewers, okay? But before I do that, my eBay store, guys, I've been saying for the longest time, I was going to start getting stuff in there in June. Well, if you haven't looked, there's a whole bunch of stuff in my eBay store right now, including guitars for sale. Guitars and other stuff. And I still have more stuff to add in, so I'm not done. So there's the link to my eBay store. This is not beer, by the way. It's unsweetened iced tea. So anyway, yeah, guys, there's stuff in my eBay store, even stuff that I reviewed very recently. And check it out. Be sure to check it out. Some good deals in there, definitely. Now, hey, ESP Change, what's up? Alan, you can never have too many guitars. So what we have here, guys, is a Deluxe Leo Jaymz Monsoon. Deluxe one in the blue finish. Okay, got the blue finish. I got a second one over there in the bag. It's the red one. I'm going to pull it out and show it to you guys in just a second. Here's what I'm offering to you guys. I have not put the 2 Deluxe Monsoons on eBay yet because I figured I'd offer to you guys first. This one or the other one, which I'll show you in a minute, including the case, which is a really nice case, guys, $200 plus shipping. I don't know where you're ever going to get a better deal than that on one of these Deluxe Monsoons. So $200 plus the cost of whatever the shipping is to ship it to you. If you're not in the United States, sorry, no deal for you. I am not willing to ship guitars outside of the United States. It's just too much of a hassle and too expensive. But anybody within the United States, if you're interested in getting one of the Deluxe Monsoons, I'll show you the other one in just a second. And here's the thing. If you buy this one from me, this is the guitar you're getting. Not like on Amazon, where you look at the picture on Amazon, that's not the guitar you're getting, because all of these Deluxe ones, they're all unique and they're all different, right? So if you look at the blue picture on Amazon, it's not going to look like this. And you order it and then you get it and you're like, hey, it doesn't look like the picture. That's because they're all different, because they're pouring the epoxy on here and it runs all over the place. And so everyone is a little bit different. But anyway, so anybody that wants to buy this one, this is the exact guitar that you would get. Okay, this is the one with the case, with the gig bag, which is kind of like a cross between a gig bag and a hard shell case, actually. All right, now, if you're interested, guys, we've been through this a million times before. You have to send me an email. My email is thebaldshredder@gmail.com. Couldn't be any easier to remember than that. Thebaldshredder@gmail.com. And you have to be willing to send your payment, PayPal, and it has to be friends and family. Otherwise, they take out a fee. All right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So $200 for this one, $200 for the other one. I'll show the other one in just a second. There's a third Leo Jaymz guitar up for sale. It's actually on eBay, but nobody's bought it yet. It is the Black Monsoon, the 3rd generation one. It's the black one with the locking tuners, the stainless steel frets. That is on eBay for $175, guys. But if somebody wants to buy it directly from me by emailing me, $150 plus the cost of the shipping. The black one does not include a gig bag. Okay, no gig bag on the black one. Now, speaking of the black one, in case you're going, what does that one look like? I forgot what that one looks like. I'm going to show you guys the Jam. So the classic Bald Shredder clip of the week. This is the Jam that I did when I did a combination video of the Black Monsoon and the Red Deluxe. Here we go, guys. Check it out. That's the one, guys. And that was it. Short and sweet. That was like a mini jam or something. Okay, now guys, the Red Monsoon in that video, that's not the one I'm selling. That's mine. That's the one I'm keeping. I'm gonna pull out the Red Monsoon that's in the case, and you can see that is the one that's available. So to be clear, guys, there are 3 guitars available. the blue Deluxe Monsoon, the black one that you just saw in the video, and the red one that I'm about to show you. Look at the case. Look at the case, guys. Look how thick that is. Look at that. That is not a gig bag. That is like, I mean, it's almost like a hard shell case. Pretty amazing. All right, let me open it up and see what we got in here. I haven't even taken the wrapper off this one. So I don't know exactly what this one looks like, but we will find out, won't we? It is brand spanking new, guys. Brand spanking new. It even has the little Allen wrenches attached at the top there. I'll put that over there, make sure it goes back in the case. Rubber band. Taking off the veil. Here we go, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. You can see the back. We'll start with the back. James says, is it electric? What do you think, James? What do you think? Okay, guys, here it is. Look, the paper hasn't even come off the strings yet. And still got the thing on the knob here. Okay, so again, it's the Deluxe Monsoon. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that design in the middle. It almost looks like a cat with a bow tie. Interesting, huh? And speaking of cats, there's a dog in the room. What?
Isn't this a cute dress?
No, it's... Okay, you want to come on this camera? You want to come? Is that what you're saying?
I said, isn't this a cute dress?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Sorry, I thought you were trying to come over here. Sorry, guys. Momentary distraction. But take Buddy out. Take Buddy out. He's not going to want to stay in here. Okay, there's Emma, guys. Everybody wave at your phone or whatever you're watching on so Emma can see you waving. Bye. Bye. Close the door. Thank you. All righty. Okay, so where was I? All right, so Deluxe Monsoon with the case, $200 plus the actual cost of shipping. And yeah, looks to be in excellent condition. Brand spanking new. Mike says, how much is shipping? Mike, the shipping is going to depend on where you live. So if you email, I guess I have to really lay this out explicitly. If you email me because you're interested in one of the 3 guitars, in your email, you must have your full address. Because I can't calculate the shipping unless you give me your address. When you say, yeah, I want to buy it, here's my address, I will go on Pirate Ship, I'll use UPS Ground, I will calculate, I'll put in your address and the weight, I got to measure the box and all that, and it'll tell me exactly what the shipping cost is going to be. Could be $20-something, it could be $50, it just depends on how far away you are. And then I would email you back and say, the guitar is $200, the shipping's $35 or whatever, and then that's $235 that you would have to send me on PayPal, friends and family. Okay, so how much is shipping to Saturn? Well, that's going to be pretty expensive. Let me put it that way. The email is thebaldshredder@gmail.com, guys. Do I ship to California too? James, what kind of question is that? No, I don't ship to California. No, sorry. Anywhere in the United States, and I'm literally in California, so why wouldn't I ship it? Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm giving you guys first shot at these because if I don't get any takers, they're going on eBay, and they won't be $200 on eBay. They will be more than that, okay? Because I gotta cover the eBay fees and all that stuff. Anyway. Ubi, if you want to drive down and pick it up, you're more than welcome to. But I'm pretty sure you don't live anywhere near me, so that would be quite a long drive. But hey, if you want to make that drive, go for it, dude. All right, I'm going to put that right there so it's nice and safe and sound. So, what else is up, guys? Guys, did you see my new friend in my Monday video? Did you guys watch my Monday video? It was about that guitar right there. My Pupocaster. My T17 Temu super cheap custom build. And in that video, you guys met one of my buddies. It was his first time on the channel. Rix. What'd you guys think of Rix? Should I have Rix back on the channel? All right, sure thing, Ubi. Let me know when you're out here. Hey, Captain Craig, what's up, dude? The Super Pooper. It's the Super Pooper Picker-Upper. Okay, Ubi is saying that Rix and Metal Dude have never been seen in the same room. I'm pretty sure at some point I'm going to have Rix and Metal Dude here at the same time annoying me. I don't see how it could not happen. So then Ubi, there will be no doubt that they are in fact two different people and not the same person. Three different people, if you include me. Yeah, I mean, geez, how could I sit here and have a conversation with myself? Of course there are other people. Right? Yeah. Metal Dude is smarter than Rix. Well, that's debatable. You know, I don't think we've seen enough of Rix to know exactly how smart he is or how not smart he is. We'll see. Metal Dude might be more knowledgeable about some things, but Rix might be about other things. So, yeah, well, who knows? We'll see. I like the Hulk. The Tooth asking me if I'm a Hulk fan. And I used to buy comics when I was like a teenager. I had a pretty sizable comic book collection, but they got stolen years ago. When I moved to Japan, like 20 years ago, I put all my stuff in my dad's storage, not my guitars, luckily, because I would thought, what if somebody breaks in? So they were at my dad's house. But somebody broke into the storage that my dad was, had paying for, whatever, took all my comic books and a large Star Wars action figure collection. Not my classic ones. The ones from like the late 90s, early 2000s. That still makes me mad when I think about that. Anyway, I loved the Bill Bixby Incredible Hulk TV show. Lou Ferrigno. I have the whole set on DVD. And I watched the whole series on DVD like several years back. Great show. Loved it. Rix and Metal Dude reminds you of 80s high school. Yeah. If I could just live in a time bubble, I would just I'd go back to 80s high school. Although at the time, I couldn't wait to get out of high school. But looking back, boy, what a magical time that was. You have a Hulk tattoo on your arm. Now, I'd be really impressed if it was like a David Banner or Bruce Banner, like tattoo, and then when you flex, somehow it expands and it turns into the Hulk. Wouldn't that be cool? Don't make me flex. You won't like me when I flex. Strongest superheroes, yeah. Well, Hulk would have to be up there for sure. Who else? Superman? He's pretty strong. Do I get recognized in public a lot? No. Other than the NAMM show, it's only happened one time. And it was at a TJ Maxx. I was standing in line at a TJ Maxx, and this guy was staring at me and staring at me. And finally he walked up and he goes, "You're the bald shredder." And I was like, "I am." And talked to him for a couple minutes, and that's it. That's the only time. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but I think it's more. It has more to do with like I'm not going out and going all kinds of places all the time. You know, I go to the supermarket to buy food like once a week, go out to eat and stuff. But I guess I probably just don't get out enough. I don't know. I wonder though, and this must have happened where somebody saw me and recognized me, but they don't say anything. You know, maybe they don't feel comfortable like coming up and saying, "Hey, I think I saw you on YouTube." That's probably happened. I mean, but who knows? I don't know. John, your ex-wife sold all your books. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Mike says he would totally recognize me. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Look, I'm such a handsome devil. I'm just like totally recognizable when I'm out in public. You know, I look like this. Like, yeah, you're that dude. Hey, Lori's in here. Do I ever buy spaghetti? Of course. Spaghetti is really easy to make. So yes, I buy spaghetti. Metal Dude stole my Star Wars collection. I don't know about that because I didn't know Metal Dude at the time. I didn't meet Metal Dude until, you know, more recent years. So, and I don't know that he would even know what to do with it, even if he did steal it. So, whatever. Do I ever go out in public with Ricks or Metal Dude? Yeah, all the time. Metal Dude is always begging me to go to Taco Bell because he wants me to pay for it because he's got no money. And Ricks, he always wants me to drive him to the mall because he wants to go to the mall because he's walking around the mall and he's trying to hit on chicks, trying to pick up chicks. And he just wants me as a driver. And I basically, you know, he tells me, just stand back, dude. So, yeah, we hang out. Yeah, sure, of course. I've never owned a Marshall amp. Nope. I've never even had a tube amp, if you guys can believe that. Never had a tube amp. I've only had solid state amps. So don't anybody ever ask me my opinion like, "Oh, what do you think's better? Like a tube amp or like a digital amp or a solid state?" Well, I'm not going to pick tube because I've never had one. Well, there you go, John. Well, John, at least it's good that you're assuming you're going to live to 100. So that's positive thinking. You know, you're saying you'll make it by age 100. That means you're planning to live to be 100. I hope I live into old age, you know. Captain Craig, to answer your question, no. But Ricks does like Tricks, the cereal. Tricks are for kids? No. Tricks are for Ricks. That's what he's always telling me, anyway. Just telling you. Oh yeah, and his favorite candy bar? Twix. Anything that rhymes with Ix, I guess. Shred and Shine Guitar Works is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Now, speaking of Metal Dude, guys, in case you were like, oh, well, yeah, we saw Rick's, but where's Metal Dude, man? We need to see Metal Dude. Metal Dude is in my next video tomorrow. And guess what my video is tomorrow, guys? I am unboxing my brand new custom guitar from IYV. It arrived a few days ago. Got it. I just filmed the video today. Opened it up, pulled it out, talk about it. You'll see what happens in the video tomorrow. Metal Dude, what does Metal Dude do? What does Metal Dude say? Well, you won't know unless you watch the video tomorrow. Also, in the video tomorrow, I will answer the question, the big question. Did I have to pay a customs fee? In other words, was there a tariff on my guitar that I imported here from Vietnam? And I'm assuming a lot of people want to know, like, yeah, did you? And if you did, how much was it? Well, you'll find out tomorrow in the video. You will find out. Seabass, did Bill Rixby play the Hulk on TV? Was that his name? Yeah, I think he did. I think it was him. Yeah. Steve Gunner! What's up, Steve Gunner? Yep, Captain Craig. Rix pulls it off. I mean, you would think like when we're at the mall and he's like trying to scam on chicks, like he'd be getting like slapped and, they'd be filming him and putting it on social media. But man, they just seem to melt. He's just got, I don't know, he's got it, if you know what I mean. I don't, but he's, something about him, man. The girls just love him. I guess it's the hair. Yeah, because that's what he has that I don't have. It's the long, beautiful blonde hair. So, I see a lot of members in there, and it's really cool seeing all the members commenting, all you guys. So I want to show really quick the people that joined within the last week. Several of you guys joined up so that you could be in the Sunday live stream to get that shot at the guitar that RJ's Cave ended up winning. So here is, let's see, where is it? Well, member shout out. Here we go, guys. Bald Shredder member shout outs. Yay! So I think this was all last week, like during the time of the live stream. We had Todd, Dimebag Coins, Big Metal Bob, Steve Gunner, and Trace66. There we go. Vins! What's up, Vins? So for anybody that came after I talked about it, I've got 3 Leo Jaymz guitars up for sale today for you guys in the live stream. And that is this Deluxe Monsoon right here. That red Deluxe Monsoon on the floor. I'll show you again. This one. Deluxe Red Monsoon. Very cool guitar. So either one of these two guys is $200 plus shipping. And they both include the really nice gig bag. Okay? $200 plus shipping. You have to email me at thebaldshredder@gmail.com with your address so I can see how much the shipping would be. And then you have to be willing to send me the money via PayPal, friends and family. Also up for grabs is one of the regular Monsoons, the black one. 3rd generation with the locking tuners and the stainless steel frets. That one is $150 plus shipping. No gig bag on the black one. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Ubi, did I borrow those pom-poms from Emma? I absolutely did. I don't have my own pom-poms. Mike, he asks the question and then answered it in the same comment. He said, "What's your favorite band?" Def Leppard. He already knew the answer. Actually, it's a tie, Mike. My two favorite bands are Def Leppard and Dokken, and it's pretty much, those are my two favorites. Hard for me to like pick one or the other. Those two, like, way above any other bands. Dave says he's late. Well, it's never too late to join up the live stream, Dave, so you made it. The best neck glue. You mean you bought a kit? It's like a set neck design. It's not a bolt-on. You need to glue the neck into the pocket or whatever. I've never done that. I've never assembled a guitar where I needed to glue like a set neck. I've only done bolt-on necks. So I couldn't tell you the best neck glue. I mean, I do glue stuff on guitars and I use wood glue, but I don't know if that's what you would use for gluing the neck in place. Maybe somebody else knows. If anybody there watching, feel free to say it in the comments. Ubi's gonna ship me my own pom-poms. All right, I'll be waiting for that, Ubi. Marlon showing up late. Mitch showing up late. That's okay, guys. We still got another 22 minutes. Mitch, no one told you it was Wednesday? Man. Well, guess what, Mitch? It's Wednesday. Okay, Steve Gunner says tight bond wood glue. So it is wood glue. And actually, tight bond, that's the wood glue that I have for gluing stuff together when I'm working on guitars. Or do I have Gorilla Glue? I can't remember. I've had tight bond before. I don't know if the current one I have is tight bond. Your guitar tech used to work for Dokken. James, you have a guitar tech? I see a lot of lyrics being quoted in the chat, especially by Jamie. Jamie's having a good time posting some lyrics in there, some Van Halen and some Dokken and so forth. James, I never know if you're like pulling my leg with your comments or not. Like the comment that says we should have these every Wednesday. Because like literally we do. I do the live stream every Wednesday, which you should know because you're always here every Wednesday. So is that sarcasm or are you just like no short-term memory? I don't know. Fill me in. Oh, Mitch, how lucky you are. You know what? I wish I could completely forget like Breaking Bad and then just rewatch it because it was so awesome and I loved it so much. I wish I could clear my memory of like certain shows, like, you know, like the whole thing, like Supernatural, another one of my favorite shows, and just rewatch all the seasons. So kudos to you, Mitch. Lucky for you. Oh, there's Jamie quoting Def Leppard now. Song title, All I Want Is Everything. Oh, Ubi, I'm never going to defeat you. You've got the long hair and the beard. You're more powerful than Dave and I put together. No chance. Anyway, have a good night's rest, Ubi. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have I listened to the album Infectious by Eric Steele? I have not. I don't even know who Eric Steele is. That name does not ring a bell. It's not a brew. It was unsweetened iced tea. I don't drink brews or any kind of alcohol for that matter. Okay, brewed tea. There you go. I don't know if this is brewed tea. Oh, it says right there. There, real brewed tea. There you go. Real brewed tea. So, guys, the IYV custom guitar unboxing, that's tomorrow. And then on Monday, I'm finally going to be doing the video for my most recent AliExpress guitar. I've had that guitar for more than 6 months, and I've just never gotten around to doing a video on it. It's like, okay, finally, now I'm going to do it. So that'll be on Monday. It's sitting right over there. I'm not going to show it to you guys. And this guitar has a Floyd Rose bridge on it. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Bald shredder with a Floyd Rose. What's going on? But there are some issues with this guitar, unfortunately. So that will be on Monday. And I've got some other custom projects that I'm hoping to complete over the summer. Let me show you one of these. Let's see, a little blast from the past. Let's see who remembers this one. That says Fesley in the little print there. This was the Fesley do-it-yourself Strat kit that I put together like quite a while ago. Just a simple Strat kit. I really like the body on this one. Like the wood grain looks pretty cool. And so I have plans, guys, to basically I'll just be using the body. That's it. So I have a different pick guard. I have different pickups. I'm going to put a different neck on it. I'm not even going to use this bridge because I'm going to change the hardware to black. And a really cool looking pick guard. I don't want to tell you what it is yet. It's not just like a plain color. Definitely not white. And if it turns out the way I see it in my mind, it's going to be pretty cool looking. So anyway, yeah. I have like quite a bit of like extra guitar necks. You know, I need to like maybe like sell some guitar necks or give them away maybe. I don't know. Like this one. Like after I take this off this body, I'm not going to use this on another guitar because it's a little bit too round for me. I don't know. Anyway, Danny Boy says my Temu reviews helped him. Okay, very cool. Oh, so Steve, did it work? You said you put some stuff in your Temu cart to see if the price got reduced. You know, you got to go back and open up the app again just to see, you know. And it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't even work half the time. It's just like you never know. You know, it only works like here and there. And it won't work for everything that's in your cart. It might only be like one thing that's in your cart. Craig heard that Rick's like some chunky. That might be true, but I don't think he likes chunky necks. He might like chunky something else. Peanut butter. He likes chunky peanut butter. Yeah. Why don't shredder guitars have tone controls? Why? Where's the tone knob? We don't need no stinking tone knobs. That's why. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm not kidding, guys, when I tell you on any guitar that I have or have ever had, I literally never fiddle with the tone knob. I do not adjust the tone knobs. I leave them all the way up, and that's it. And I'd rather not have a tone knob because sometimes, like, I'll check the tone knob and it's halfway down and I don't even remember touching it. So either from just moving around or I accidentally hit it and the tone's like reduces. Like, so if I don't have a tone knob, that is not an issue, right? Steve, how much would I sell this neck for? Steve, send me an email, thebaldshredder@gmail.com. Make sure you say, this is Steve from the live stream. I was asking about the Fesley neck. Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Not very much. Oh, you got a fret that popped out, Raycron. Yikes. Yeah, the Galeries. I mean, that's about bottom. That's about as low end as you're gonna get, you know. I mean, with the Galeries, it's like you might get lucky and get one that doesn't really have any issues, but a lot of times there's stuff you need to fix. Wait a minute. 6-string Stinger saying or a neck pickup? Like, so you're saying, Dave, are you saying I don't need a tone knob and I don't need a neck pickup? I need a neck pickup, not the middle pickup. I don't need a middle pickup. I need a bridge pickup and a neck pickup. I do a lot of shredding on that neck pickup. And I like to do cleans. Like if I only have 2 pickups, I like playing in the middle position for clean sounds. Doroteo, your wish is my command. Is that the right phrase? So when I'm redoing this, it will have 3 pickups. It's actually going to have 3 pickups because the pick guard is like this, like for 3 single coils, but I'm putting the hot rail style, all 3 pickups, hot rail style. And guess what, Doroteo? They're ceramic. Oh my gosh, she's so happy. So yes, when I redo this one very soon, they're going to be ceramic pickups. That should make you happy. Oh yes, I did see today, Mitch. Brian Wilson passed away. He was 80 something years old, so yeah, an icon for sure. So that's sad news. Do I think Fesleys are any good? Yes. Yes, I absolutely think the Fesleys are good. Some of them are really good, and some of them are pretty good. This one's pretty good. If it had a thinner neck, it'd be great. And the body is like really, really nice body. I like it. And I'm gonna leave the body natural. I'm not gonna paint it or anything because when you guys see the pick guard, you'll see it goes well with the natural body, I think. Doroteo, I have ceramic pickups in a lot of my guitars. What are you talking about? None that I can. Well, I think that one has ceramic pickups. Yeah. Remember the one where I stuck those little pendants on it, and it was like kind of like a copper color. It's hanging right there. That has ceramic pickups. It's not like I never use ceramic pickups. Jeez. Yep. You're right, James. If it was red, it would play better. Everybody knows that red sounds better, right? You heard Rick's when he talked about the red pickup. Red pickup sounds better. There's no denying that. Mm-hmm. Dimebag, which Fesley Les Paul did you order? Is it the FLP 900 or the FLP 350? Like the nicer one, the one that I reviewed like really recently with the like that kind of sunburst color. And Danny Boy, you got the Leo James do-it-yourself kit. I did a couple of those. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the thicker necks. You know, after I reviewed that West Creek Tiger stripe guitar, I sent them an email. I'm like, guys, you should make the neck thinner and put bigger frets on it, jumbo frets, if you're gonna make that kind of guitar. You know, and not necessarily for every guitar, but for an '80s shred guitar. And of course, not everybody likes that. Everybody should like that, but anyway. I'm always telling companies, thinner neck, bigger frets. I've told so many companies that. And most of the time they don't listen. Okay, cool. Tooth, the F-ST 400. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I get the Fesleys all mixed up because everyone has a number, you know. The FSG, that's easy to remember because SG, right? The 900, okay. Very cool Dimebag. Purple has the best tone. I agree, purple does sound pretty good. You love jumbo frets. Me too. Yeah, those Leo James bass guitars are pretty darn nice, especially for the price. They're very reasonably priced. Oh, searching for tone. You got the blue and purple one, huh? It's more like a pink, isn't it? Because they're all sold out of the orange and yellow, like the one I have. And by the way, guys, that's up for sale in my eBay store right now. I'm going to put my eBay store link again in the chat. There's a bunch of guitars in there, guys. Bunch of guitars and other stuff. Get them while they're hot. Is it difficult to make a thinner neck? I've only tried to do it like a couple of times, and it's a lot of sanding like this. So I would prefer not to have to make a neck thinner and just have a thin neck to begin with. So Brian, what do you think of that West Creek Atheris so far? You unboxed it, but did you play it? Did you play it at all? Oh, I'm glad you enjoy the Leo James bass. Very cool. Yeah, guys, I'm not keeping the West Creek Tiger because the neck is just a little too thick for me. So I know I won't really play it. And, you know, it's like, I'd rather somebody have it that is going to enjoy it and play it. And if I keep it, you know, it'll hang on the wall for a little while, and then I'll end up putting it back in the box, and it's just going to sit there. So that's kind of a waste, right? Hey, Time Surfing Alien. Well, you got your priorities right, that's for sure. Your wife comes first. Can't game right. Which Leo James kit are you talking about? Like the painted one or the unpainted one? Because the painted ones have a nicer neck than the unpainted ones. And actually, guys, I have another Leo Jaymz do-it-yourself kit. It's in the box. I got it. It's an unpainted one. It has a pine body. I need to put it together and do a video on it. But the one they sent me, it has that like paddleboard headstock, you know, like a square thing or a rectangle. And it's like you're meant to cut it and shape it, which I'm kind of not looking forward to trying to do that. But I haven't really, like, I haven't played around with a neck or anything. But in my experience, the painted ones are better. Unpainted one. Okay. Well, I don't know. It just depends. Okay, Brian agrees with me. It would be nicer if it was a slimmer neck. Yes. And you know what? Guitar Max said the same thing when he did the video on it. Last week, I think. Okay, can't game right. The unpainted Leo kit that I did was like last year. It was quite a while ago. So I don't know if the current ones are different. The current ones might have a better neck like the painted ones. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. Gear Hoarder. BHS. Who's BHS? Metal Dude and Ricks. Collab, BHS. What's that? Bald-headed shredder? For sure, guys. Metal Dude and Ricks will join forces at some point. Hey, Stu. What's up, Stu? So you shave your necks down. Okay. Like I said, I've tried to do it a couple of times, but it was just a lot of work. Like, and I'm probably not using the right technique. I'm gonna put this back over here, guys. I'm kind of tired of holding it. Okay, guys, we are almost out of time. Like, we're down to the wire. Any final questions or comments? And I'm gonna try to see what's going on here in the chat. Do I like jazz or blues? Not really. Timothy, baby boy, your US flag, your Leo Jaymz flag has a nice thin neck. Cool. Scott says the thinnest neck is on an Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez's have pretty thin necks, but a couple of my custom builds where I ordered a neck from Musiccraft. Those are the thinnest necks I have. Best guitar for beginners. Man, that is such a loaded question because I think the best guitar for a beginner is something that's going to keep them interested in wanting to pick it up and practice. You got to show them different pictures. Do they like the look of a Strat? Do they like the look of a Les Paul? Do they like, they want something with bright colors? They're not going to know about like specs and things like that. It's just something that's going to keep them interested. Do I live close to Guitar Max? Not super close, but close enough that we can drive and meet up if we need to. Belt sander. Well, I don't have a belt sander. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, the Squier debut Strat is a pretty nice guitar, I gotta say. Although they've gone up in price recently. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So once again, thank you to everybody for tuning in on this Wednesday night. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't miss my video tomorrow morning unboxing my custom IYV. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to do my countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll see you guys later. Next time.